Bottcher for El Camarino Deportivo. Matt, tell me a little bit about yourself for those of us who don't know you.
So I'm from Romeoville, Illinois, so right outside of Chicago. I went to college at UIC, Illinois, Chicago, right downtown, a small Division I school. And then after that, I ended up playing indie ball. I played in the Frontier League, the American Association, and the Atlantic League. And then this past summer, I was just in Mexico with the Dorados de Chihuahua. And then now I'm here.
What do you bring to the Leones of Ponce?
Well, I'm super versatile. Defensively, I can play anywhere in the infield, anywhere in the outfield.
So you're a utility.
A utility guy, and then usually wherever I go, I try and hit, right? So that's been a big thing, right? I hope I'm a guy that can get on base and set a good tone for these guys and allow the guys behind me to drive me in.
Who would you say you compare your game to from the major leagues? If you had to pick two people.
Okay, so I would say hitting-wise, I'm more of like a Luis Arias guy. I'm going to slap it around the ballpark and run and do that type of stuff. But then defensively, man, I don't know who I'd compare myself to there, right? I guess you could say like a Kike Hernandez who plays some infield and plays some outfield, right? One of those guys. But, yeah, I'm really just trying to come out and help the team win as best I can.
Who would you say was your team in the major leagues that you idolized when you were a kid?
Oh, the Chicago White Sox.
Tell me about that experience of seeing them win the World Series against the Houston Astros.
Yeah, so I was a kid when that happened. I remember I was super young, and what's one of my earliest memories of being at the White Sox park was actually Tony Valentine, one of our coaches here. I remember him playing and the fans chanting his name and doing stuff like that. So it's always good to be able to go up and see those guys play, and it was always like good memories for me as a kid.
Let's do rapid fire on several players. You ready?
Let's do it.
Frank Thomas.
Oh man, the big hurt.
Let's talk about Ozzie Guillen.
Oh man, that guy, he's something else, man. He comes out of the bullpen, World Series, tries and get Bobby Jenks.
Yep.
Good guy.
Let's talk about Bobby Jenks.
Okay, man, rest in peace, Bobby. Unfortunately, he had just passed away this past offseason. He was coaching in Chicago for the Windy City Thunderbolts. But yeah.
Great guy.
Oh yeah, I remember him getting on the bump and closing out the World Series, and yeah.
Hector Santiago.
Oh man, I got nothing for you there.
Let's talk about, we have another player who didn't play for the White Sox, but I'm going to name someone that the White Sox feared. It was Albert Bell.
Oh man, some of my favorite, like one of my favorite videos is Albert Bell. He gets hit with the pitch and he tries to stay in there and he wants to keep hitting, right? So I really, really enjoy that. Yeah.
Now let's talk about Bo Jackson.
Oh man, well, just an incredible athlete. And what we have actually in Chicago is we have a huge dome called the Bo Jackson Sports Dome. So I'll get in there and try and train out of there every now and then. And, yeah, great athlete.
Now let's talk about Mark Burley.
Oh man. Actually, that was the first guy that I saw pitch in my first game, I think. Or one of my guys that I remember. I remember he pitched against like Texas and threw like a 2-hitter. But yeah, he had a perfect game and the guy was awesome.
I know probably you might not have heard of him, but you might have. Denard Span.
Oh yeah, Denard Span. Yeah, he was with the Nationals, right?
Yep.
Yeah, man, good player.
And lastly, tell me, what's one thing that you want people to know about your game that they don't know already about you?
Just that I'm going to go out and I'm going to try and give my best every single night. Even if, the game doesn't go well, I'm out there trying my hardest and I want to win and, I'm always going to go out there and give it my best.